About laughter, the fact that it would appear Australians are laughing a little bit more than the British, and DM writes to us and got a lot of naughty emails here, which I don't think I'm going to read, DM, but he said laughter is healthy, it gives you wrinkles in all the right places and makes lots of friends. Thank you for that, DM. Yeah, there is a bit of doom and gloom out, but we're here to make you happy. And, of course, a lot of people love autumn racing. It's in full swing. And, of course, the weekend sees all the events around the country, the Easter Cup Day, Derby Day, Oakbank Carnival. And let's face it, it really is all about the fashion, not the horses. With the best odds on the frocks, the heels, the hats, Grazia magazine fashion director Edwina McCann. Good morning, Edwina.
Good morning.
Well, last Saturday there was some beautiful fashion out there and we've got some visions. So we want to get some tips for the rest of the autumn carnival. So let's have a look at what's out there this morning. What's your view in terms of the autumn racing carnival, the do's and the don'ts?
Well, one of the big do's is do wear a felt hat. We wear straw in spring, summer, and we wear felt for autumn, winter.
And just looking at that, interrupting, is that purple?
Isn't it fabulous?
Purple's hard.
Purple is a big colour this season. All those sort of jewel tones are fabulous. That gold came second. This one here came first, as you can see, getting the sash. Now, this is a take on Christian Dior's new look from 1947. I'd say she's actually taken that to a dressmaker, one of the original photographs, and had it made.
That is
fabulous?
Beautiful.
Isn't it wonderful?
That's almost straight out of the Woman's Weekly circa 1955.
Isn't it? Even with the hat, I mean, the detail is incredible.
And she looks beautiful.
She does. She deserved to win,
and that was
she?
number one.
Absolutely, yes.
Could we just have another look at that little freeze frame at the end? Because the lady in purple. What?
The lady in purple came second, and the one in the little bowler hat and a little flapper-like dress came third.
I think they're wonderful choices, and I do love the purple this year. But how that is inspired, that is something a little different, and a complete take off the Christian Dior.
Absolutely. I mean, that is literally, she's got the full skirt, a little sort of cinched in at the waist. I really do think she took along the photograph from 1947 and said, please make me this.
How clever. Well, you kindly have brought some beautiful fashions in this morning with some of the do's and don'ts as well, so let the parade begin. You believe black and white is still a classic?
Well, we're coming up to Derby Day this Saturday, so yes, we thought we'd stick to the black and white to begin with. So here we've got a very Chanel-inspired look. So you've got a little beaded top, which will nip you in at the waist and is very flattering. And then these classic sort of black and white brogues at the bottom, which they're a heel, so you'll get the height, but they're very comfortable as well.
I love that. And with the opaque stockings I'm surprised about the opaque stockings with the sort of the beige or black and white.
It is. It's unusual. It's taken from the Chanel collection from spring-summer.
Do you have to have thin legs to get away with that?
Well, the opaque tights will help. I mean, that's the thing, that you want to avoid shiny tights if you can, because they will make your legs, especially in certain light, they will make your legs look a little larger.
And that nipping in the waist is always flattering.
It is. It's very flattering indeed. And I love the little jewelled detail. It's a little bit, but not too much. And then this hat is very similar, in fact, to the Dior one from 47. It's a similar shape. And if you've got any
old grandma doilies, you can just stiffen them. Sorry, I'm being mean here.
You could, I suppose.
I also love the accessories.
Yes, they're fabulous, aren't they? So a little pearled bracelet, again, another little note to Dior, and then a clutch. I mean, I think a clutch is a very sensible bag to take to the races. And I guess, you know, if you are prone to leaving things behind, you can always take one with a little shoulder strap that you can tuck in.
And, of course, you can take a jacket or a pashmina with that because you do need it. It is autumn. And with the clutch, I particularly like that one because it's got a wrist strap.
It does. Very sensible.
I love a wrist strap because, therefore, you can leave hands free to do whatever you'd like.
Absolutely.
Now, a racing outfit and pants at one time was frowned upon.
It was, and we've done this one because I guess this is for our younger viewer. This is a tuxedo pantsuit. Kate Moss wears her tuxedo jacket everywhere. And I guess the secret here is versatility. This is a pantsuit that you can break up, put that tux jacket back over other things. If you're not into investing in a one-off sort of look that you may never wear again, this is probably a sensible investment.
I think it is clever.
It is.
But again, it is a bit age-specific.
It is very age-specific. I mean, we're really talking here in your 20s, I think, this one. And that's why
and you've got to be tall.
You do have to be tall. This has a cropped leg, so you've got to wear it with killer heels. That's the other thing. No flats for this one.
And you, again, anything in a crop leg pants, you do have to be tall.
You do. You have to be tall and you have to have great ankles. So yes, this one certainly comes with its restrictions, but we've put it with a t-shirt because I guess that kind of modernises it again for that younger race goer. And a lot of people are going now.
Black trilby is fabulous.
It's fabulous, isn't it?
Very
I know.
cool
It's
looking.
again, it's very.
Gee, and more black and white. You've been very creative with the black and white this
We've been
morning.
very creative with our black and white. So this white coat, again, I think is very slimming when it's on and can hide sort of all sorts of issues. We've put it with the gloves again, just to kind of modernise it.
I love those.
They're not compulsory.
No, but I think that's a very cool look. They're like racing driver gloves
They
rather
are
than
like
glove gloves.
They are indeed. And this is a little felt sort of fedora on the side again. You don't have to wear these pants in sort of a shiny leg. You could just wear a tapered in, neat little skinny pants if you've got a pair.
How do you term that white jacket? What do you call that?
Well, the fabric white, I mean, basically the shape of it, again, is sort of nipped in and sort of tulips out at the side. And again, that's where you can hide some of your hip issues.
Could you wear that with a skirt?
You could, definitely. You wouldn't want to wear it too much below the knee if you did, just proportionally.
Okay.
But yes, you could, definitely.
Pretty colour.
Yes, and now we go on to some colours. These are these jewelled colours we were talking about with purple, aqua. There are some really gorgeous tones. Lanvin did it, and I love this this look because it comes with a feathered detail, and it just gives you just a little bit of, you know, something decorative on top.
That hat has got green, it's got blue, it's got brown. That is
pretty. It's gorgeous, isn't it? And she's got the little feathered clutch as well. This one does have a shoulder strap, should you require it.
Which is very convenient.
Absolutely.
And again, this style of shoe, it is a bit chunkier rather than the super duper feminine type.
It is. It'll be a little more comfortable, I guess, because you've got a bit more support around the ankle. But again, it's not going to be for everyone, and certainly people will have a great classic pump. I guess we're showing you the latest from this season. But you don't have to go that way. If you're more comfortable in a pump, then that would work just as well.
Oh, and glorious, isn't this?
Yes.
Stunning.
So here we've got...
Is that a taffeta?
It is. That's a gorgeous little taffeta dress. The bows at the back. That is really a pretty dress that I think if you bought that, you could wear it to a wedding, you know, you could wear it to all sorts of occasions. It's not going to be a one-hit wonder.
And I love the fact bling is still in.
It is.
Oh, please tell me, Edwina, that bling is still in.
It is very much still in. I mean, I think we all want something very pretty and decorative when we're going to something like the races.
And also that particular little cardi there?
Yes, she's got a little, it's like a little bolero jacket. So it's a shorter sleeve. It's not going to get in the way of things, again, especially drinking your champagne.
Do you think we could have a look at the bolero jacket around your shoulders? Because it just is too pretty not to focus on.
It's beautiful, isn't it? It's got little butterflies, which is a very popular motif in a lot of collections at the moment.
It is a bolero, isn't it?
It is.
Just good. And, I mean, you've got to be practical after the races because, golly gosh, it can get cold.
It can. It can certainly turn in a day. So, yes, it's a very pretty little... I love the way it picks up in that chocolate.
And see,
sort of
just that
colour.
single rose on a headband.
I think if you're making the statement with all the beads down around your neckline, you don't want to compete with a really tricky hat.